OK，好了，呃，through this demo document, I will present and answer questions related to VR and AR to summarize the development of these two technologies and my understanding of them. I will introduce what is VR, as well as related concepts, practical applications, and their difference. Yeah, this is my this, this is the question. Okay. The first question. What is virtual reality, and what is the primary purpose, and how does it differ from other immersive technologies? Virtual reality is a computer-related. Sorry. Okay, virtual reality is a computer-generated solution that enable users to interact with and explore artificial 3D environments. It immersive users in the digital world, often using dedicated hardware such as head-mounted display, HMDS, sensors, and controllers. The main purpose of VR is to create a fully immersive experience that allow users that allow users to interact with the simulated environment as if they were physical there. So VR compared to augmented reality. VR creates a completely virtual world that separates users from their physical environment. But AR adds digital elements to the real world and bring together physical and virtual environments. Users are not fully immersive. So we are compared to mixed reality (MR). MR mixes the physical and digital objects so they can interact in real time, providing a hybrid experience instead of incorporating elements uh, of the real world. They are completely use a separate digital and environment. Okay. The second question. Okay. What are two significant milestones in history of VR development, and what impact did they have? So the first milestone is Synthromer. Yeah, it developed by wangzhenghao. Wangzhenghao is one of the first devices to attempt to create a multiple scenery immersive experience. It combines virtual, auditory, and tactile feedback to users. It marks the birth of concept of immersive multimedia experience. It demonstrates VR's potential to go beyond virtual immersion, influencing modern and influencing modern VR systems, including audio and haptic feedback. And the second milestone was Oculus Rift. It was developed by Palmer and was the first consumer VR set to gain public attention. Its emergency has boosted the popularity of VR technology and transforming VR into a mainstream consumer applications. It triggered a wave of investment and innovation in VR industry, inspiring tech giants such as Sony, HTC, and Google to develop their own VR hardware. Together, this milestone has shaped the VR development, highlighting the potential of immersive technology in both professional and consumer setting. They also set a stage for the rapid development of VR hardware and the software that we see today. Okay, this is how is VR applied in healthcare field. For example, VR provides a realistic simulation for medical students and surgeons to perform surgery in a risk-free environment. uh, the complex complex procedure can be accurately rehearsed to improve patient outcomes. VR can provide a game-field exercise for patients who have suffered from who have who have suffered a stroke or injury, making rehabilitation more effective. So the real-time feedback help help the monitor progressor and adjust the treatment. And the benefit is the medical professionals and on parents without putting real patients at risk, facilitates learning complex programs in re, re, in a repeatable and interactive way. VR makes the treatment more active and reduce perceived pain during medical procedures. When patients find a rehabilitation program enjoyable, they are more likely to stick with reduce the need for physical impairment or training setting. So it also reduces cost associated with training medical professionals and concluding one-set workshop. Its immersive nature allows both medical professional and patient to experience the benefit of innovation firsthand. And this, what are three types of VR display, and how does each one function? This three types. The first is head-mounted display, HMD, and these are wearable devices that there are wearable devices that are placed on the user's eyes to provide an immersive VR experience. They usually include the screens, lens, motion signals, and sometimes built-in headphones. These sensors display images for each eye, creating a 3D effect. Singers can also detect a handy moment and update the virtual environment in real time. And the second is cave system. Cave is cave automatic virtual environment. There are room-size installations with walls, floors, and ceilings acting as projection screens. Users will use the VR environment through 3D glasses and they stand or move through the space. Multiple projectors display images on the walls and the floor, creating an illusion of depth and immersion. So it allows users to move freely and interact with the VR environment. So the last is the second type is desktop virtual reality. The desktop virtual VR system use the standard computer monitors to display the virtual environment, sometimes prepared with input devices such as keyboards, mouse, or game controllers. The virtual environment is displayed on a flat screen, providing a limited sense of immersion. Users navigate the environment through input device, but there's no real-world motion tracking. So what is so what's the haptic feedback in VR and why it's important? Haptic feedback is a virtual reality refers to users of touch and force in virtual environment to simulate both and interaction. It also achieved through devices such as gloves, controllers, or suits equipped with signals that happen physical response. So why haptic feedback is important? Because it makes a virtual environment feel more real by replacing this in touch, provide the intuitive feedback for actions such as grabbing, pushing, or pressing virtual objects for nature and seamless in interaction. Haptic feedback is essential to bridge the gap between the virtual and the physical worlds, providing a richer user experience. And there are 4 challenges in developing VR applications. Yeah, this is also the 6th question. The first challenge is the first challenge is technical challenge. VR headsets require a high resolution display and low latency and advanced tracking system, which can be expensive. VR requires powerful GPUs and CPUs to deliver smooth and lifelike graphics without latency, which may not be accessible to all users. Yeah, and battery limitation is battery life is limited, and portable VR devices are often expensive with short battery during which reduce usability and user comfort. For example, due to the mismatch between visual and input, the inner ear perception of balance, where attention can be lead to simulation VR experience can lead the user to sickness. The low frame rates and latency can make user discomfort. And this one, what's the second? What's the augmented reality and how it's different from VR? In this augmented VR, augmented reality is a technology that overlays digital content such as images, sound, or 3D models onto a real world in real time. It enhances the user's physical environment by integrating virtual elements through devices like smartphone, tables, or AR glasses. Unlike virtual reality, AR doesn't create a fully immersive digital environment, but rather enhance the reality with additional information. Yeah, the table show their difference. Okay, and these are 2 examples of AR applications in different industries, in healthcare and education. Healthcare is how to say this? In healthcare, Oculus is an AR-based tool that projects a virtual map of the way onto the patient's skin in real time. It improve surgical accuracy and reduce error by helping medical personnel locate the way more accurately. And in education, this is Google Inspiration AR. This AR make learning in this AR make learning interactive and visually engaging to help students better understand the complex topic. Its octo interaction with AR model can improve students' memory and comprehensions. It also provides a way for students to have an exciting experience which is not possible in the physical classroom. And these are the specific challenges and limitations of mobile AR applications. Yeah, the first one is cost. Yeah, and it's some limitations. We know the mobile device often lack the processing power and advanced senior need high quality AR experience. The AR applications may experience latency, low frame rates, or limited graphical quality, reducing the user's satisfaction. For example, complex AR senior or multi-target tracking can strain the mobile CPUs and GPUs, leading to overheating or battery drain due to the constant of to the constant use of camera sensors and processing unit. AR application consume a lot of battery power. Yeah, and the power, and the short battery life limit the long use of AR application, hardware, and environment constraint. Yeah, and for the environment, the mobile the mobile AR application requires a well-lit, clutter-free environment for accurate tracking and object detection. And the there are two popular AR headsets and okay, in this question there are two popular AR headsets, and each of them have their own unique feature. The first is Microsoft HoloLens 2. Yeah, Microsoft HoloLens 2. It has unique advanced hand and eye tracking. HoloLens 2 provides accuracy and hand tracking, allowing users to interact with virtual objects using natural gestures such as punching and drawing and dragging. The eye tracking technology enhances users' interaction by detecting where the user is looking and intuitive navigation and focus control. So the second is Magical Leap 2. It implied implementing dynamic dimming technology. Magical Leap 2 can adjust the transparency of the lens to improve the visual effect of AR in bright or dim light conditions. This feature enhances the visibility and reduce restrictions from real-world backgrounds, and making AR content more vivid and clear. Yeah, that's all.